Part 1. White Clouds. Garland Moon. Mutiny in the Mist. When the warm winds blow from the sea to the south of Adrestia, residents of Fodlan know that the rainy season is upon them. Before the heavy rains take their toll, young women hurry to pick the last of the white roses. The ivory buds are woven into garlands and given as gifts to close friends or potential lovers.
Hello everybody, Ragtag Sagvi here. Welcome to the next episode. In the last episode we dealt with the bandits, and this episode let's see what we're going to be up to now. Once we are done loading. Those who attend. Oh, we're likely to attend. Okay. Wish this game could load a little faster though. New places to explore in the monastery.
Professor, I have a new mission for your students.
We have received reports that Lord Lonato has rallied troops against the Holy Church of Seros.
Lord Lonato is a minor lord of the kingdom. He's been showing hostility toward the church for some time now.
A vanguard unit from the Knights of Seros is already on its way to his stronghold, Castle Gaspar. Lord Lonato's army is nothing compared to the Knights. It is quite possible the rebellion has already been suppressed.
Even so, I would like for your class to travel with the Knights' rear guard to deal with the aftermath.
War zones are unpredictable. We do not expect you will have cause to battle, but be prepared for the worst.
Excuse me. You sent for me, Lady Rhea?
This is Catherine. She will be leading the Knights whom you will be accompanying.
Nice to meet you. We've heard a lot about you. If you need anything, just ask.
She is one of our bravest Knights, and that is no small feat. Only an exceptional few have what it takes to join the Knights of Seros. This mission should prove useful in demonstrating to the students how foolish it would be to ever turn their blades on the Church.
It's Sylvain's birthday. Let's get him flowers. Playing online lets you see the behavior of players around the world. You can see what percentage of players chose which activities on a given day, which gives units the most popular or more. Referring these statistics may give you an idea on how best to spend your time. Let's go and explore. Mission assistance. You can ask help from a student outside your house. That person will join you for battles and missions until the end of the month. You can only ask one student for help each month, and that student will not earn any experience. I keep pressing the wrong buttons. Okay, we got a few supports. I might save these supports until later. We'll probably explore the monastery first, and then I might do the supports. And the monastery, exploring the monastery goes long, and I can save them for the next episode.
You have spent quite some time in here, engaging in such idle chatter. Do you not know that we have not a moment left to waste?
I haven't forgotten.
Forgotten? I don't believe that is the truth. No, it is more likely you were dreaming the whole day away. You must try harder from now on.
Yep, so Sophie's now going to be just hanging out in our room. Ah, now we can actually finally go into the room. So, this is Ash's room. Every student has a room in here that you can go in and look. I think they'll start filling their room with any gift items you eventually give them. So let's run around and see how the students are. Ooh, hand-drawn map. So I clicked that too fast, but you're now going to start finding lost items. If you can find the item that lost item belongs to, it actually helps you build support with your students, including those that are yet to have joined your class. So it makes it a little bit easier to try and get them into your class. It says, I can't remember who owns what lost items off the top of my head. The Goldfish, Blessing of the Land, Sweet Tooth Week, and Karo Festival. Which reminds me, I need to double check what gifts everybody likes. Wow. You were very generous today, Sophis.
It is almost time to begin.
As we got more looting. There we go. Let's see what's down here. See how Bernadetta's doing.
Is someone there? What do you want?
Okay. Hello, Raphael.
Do you happen to have any food on you? I'm starving. No matter how much I eat before I train, I'm always so hungry after. My muscles must be going through a growth spurt.
What was your recruitment requirement again?
Sir, I was just on my way to...
Heavy armor. So you're gonna take a while. Alright, you're not gonna show up on the map because I haven't been to the dormitory yet. There's somebody to talk to, apparently. There we go.
Next month is when a very important ceremony will be taking place at the monastery. Pilgrims from all corners of Fodlan have already started to gather in anticipation. I pray that you are able to nip this trouble in the bud as soon as possible.
Alright. Let's go to the greenhouse, collect our stuff.
Inspirational. The plants of Fodlan are different ones than in Bridget. And people here are unknowing of the spirits who watch over the earth and bless it. Only the goddess is known. Is that factual?
Let's see what we got. Let's harvest. Ooh, nice. Let's plant some flowers. Cultivate. Let's use some scatterbone.
If the flowers within the greenhouse are removed, they will soon wilt and wither. Is that not so, Professor? I feel I can empathize with them. The flowers that thrive despite their environment, are truly inspiring, are they not?
That's a good way to look at things. Some uncommon fish are out today. Let's take a look. Ew. Might fish a little later if I can get some more fishing bait.
What? I desired fresh air.
The wind feels nice.
I have a favor to ask.
There is solitude on the battlefield, but there are limits to what one can achieve alone. To be stronger and more efficient, visit the Battalion Guild.
Professor!
Since we're heading to Castle Gaspar, that means we'll be passing through Magdred Way. The road is well known for its beautiful surroundings. Depending on the time of year, it can be incredibly foggy, though. When it's like that, you can't enjoy the lovely scenery. Lucky for us, it shouldn't be too foggy while we're there. Not that we'll have time for sightseeing, anyway.
So we may have to worry about potential fog.
What do you require?
I want to replenish my battalions. Yeah, I forget I have to simply hire a battalion or just talk to... Okay, so let's talk to the dude. You went to the Battalion Guild, tracking how your battalion and those others are faring. Although solitude is true battle.
In the Battalion Guild, you can find various battalions that aren't affiliated with the Church of Saros. We're allowed to hire them if we so please, so you should familiarize yourself with the guild whenever you have the chance. Naturally, battalions lose endurance as they fight. If you visit the Battalion Guild in the market, you'll be able to replenish their endurance.
A battalion whose endurance is reduced to 0 will withdraw, providing no benefits until the unit is replenished at the Battalion Guild. Hey, Anna.
Hey, Professor. How's it going? Making lots of coin? I'd love to catch up, but I'm super busy right now. Working. For money. You understand.
Ah, we can now recruit her.
Hey, Professor. Fancy meeting you here. I've got a business, I've got something I want to chat with you about. I know you're busy with a lot of things, but I was wondering if I might be able to join you. Heck, I won't even charge you for my aid. What say you? It's a killer deal.
Sure.
Thank you. Now I'll have plenty of time to get to know my clients better. A merchant needs to know the inner workings of everyone they come in contact with. Helps with the making of the monies, you know.
So you get to recruit Anna. So if we look at our roster, Anna comes with a crest, the Crest of Ernest. A crest long lost to history. Occasionally he stops enemy counterattacks when using a weapon. So she can attack enemies and they will sometimes not attack her. She also comes with a large billion, so you get a bit of money for recruiting her. So free money. She also has business prosperity, grants +5 luck. She also triggers a few other things once you recruit her into your army. There's one thing I hate about Anna in this game, and that is her supports. She has none. The Anna of Free Houses has no supports whatsoever, not even with you. So this Anna has little reason to be out in the battlefield. Sure, just like any other Anna, she has great stat growth and can be a good addition to your army, but the fact that she doesn't have any supports means you can't learn anything about this particular Anna's character, which is disappointing. Because in Awakening, where you could start recruiting Anna, that was the game where in the series you could start recruiting her, they had supports. You get to learn about the Anna that you recruit into your army. Fates, I can't remember if Anna was originally a part of Fate's base game or she was added for DLC. She had supports. The Anna that you can unlock in Warriors, I'm pretty sure, has supports. So far she's the only Anna in the series that had no supports. Even the Anna in Engage has supports. Which is disappointing because you get to learn your game's Anna and how they are different from each other. And this one is like, nope. She gets like one paralog mission that eventually unlocks. Although I think when it unlocks depends on which route you're going down. And she'll say things like in between for each month, but otherwise, yeah, you don't get to learn much about that particular Anna,
Professor,
which is disappointing.
Your clothes are a bit dirty. If you don't pay attention to your hygiene, the girls won't like you. I hate when my clothes get dirty. That's one of the many reasons I find it best to train as little as possible.
What? Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Have you talked with Catherine yet? If the knights are the cream of the crop, she's the cream of the cream. Oh, and that relic of hers. I hear it's nothing short of amazing.
Cream the cream. I don't think I've ever heard anybody say that in a sentence. The Knight's Hall and Stable. Hello, Marlene.
Hello, Professor. Was there something you needed?
I came to see the horses.
Oh, you like horses? I like them too. They're such kind creatures.
Let me see. What was your recruitment?
Excuse me.
Uninterested. You want magic and writing. That's real quick. Get that. Like some fishing baits. That way I can do a bit of spot of fishing.
Best be on your guard.
Okay to do.
Let's see. After Fargus lost its king, there were many rebellions. It is likely that Lord Lonato's provocations are related. How frustrating that I am too young to take the throne, rendered powerless by age. If the throne is vacant much longer, the kingdom will fall to ruin.
Interesting. Let's continue looking around the monastery.
Right.
Spotted Lawrence.
It is a noble's duty to protect the common folk, not to endanger them by rallying armies in such a feckless and improper manner. Abuse of that kind is no better than slavery. A proper noble must guard the people from such a fate, wouldn't you say?
I agree.
Precisely why true nobility is well respected.
What was your recruitment requirements again?
Is on the rise. Even late. It's a shame I am not.
Cara and Reason. Let's go across the bridge to the cathedral.
Here's the story. We are truly blessed with how fertile the monastery grounds are. Every day, there's something new to harvest.
Yeah, I know you need flying, which I don't have yet.
Professor!
Ash.
What's going to happen to Lonato? If he's killed, I don't know how I'll live with that. Huh? I'm really flattered.
Interested. Character and Lance, so I need to work on Lance to get him. The Acquire Festival is held once every few moons. The effects enhance upon uplifting nature of the event.
I'll keep my voice down. Don't want people thinking I'm vying for attention. But how loud is too loud?
I want to leave. Don't make me do this.
Hello.
Go over here.
I have a thought. Past here is the holy mausoleum where the saints of the Church of Seros slumber. Sorry, but only a select few members of the church are allowed entry. It's open to the public on only one day of the year for the goddess's rite of rebirth.
Interesting. Someone to talk to over here.
Lord Lonato. He used to stay at the monastery rather frequently. He was such a pious man, a true believer. Such a terrible shame. I wonder what changed him.
That's a good question. What did change Lonato?
Yeah. Listen.
Lysithia.
Monastery grounds are far too spread out. Feels like it takes hours to get from one area to another. And no, that's not because I'm getting lost. I'm a fully capable, mature person who never gets lost.
I might, if I don't get asked to recruit this month, I might ask him for mission assistance, because I know he has special dialogue for this upcoming battle. Although, if I remember correctly, I think how players behave, I think near the end of the month, they explore the monastery at least one more time, so...
Really?
A wooden flask. A flask giving off strong alcoholic smell. When opened, you seem to recall... Gerald kept it on his person. Really?
I can't believe it. This place has so many breathtaking works of art. I feel like I'm living in a museum. Each piece can teach us about styles and techniques from 1,000 years ago.
Do you like art?
Oh yes, very much. I'm from a family of merchants, so I've been able to see a lot of art. Ah, Professor. What an honor that you would come and talk to me. I'd like to learn more about you.
Dex and authority. So, I think my dex might be high enough, it's just not my authority. Elegant hair clip.
Of course. Pointing a sword at the Holy Church of Seros is akin to pointing a sword at the goddess herself. Meting out appropriate punishment to the sinful. It is a sacred duty with which we have been entrusted. As a member of the church yourself, I hope that you will take that to heart.
Hey.
Well...
Ooh, item. A sketch of a sigil. A drawing circle used to activate magic. Probably belongs to someone interested in magic and crests.
Did you hear? There's news of someone in the kingdom raising an army. The kingdom, the empire, the alliance. They do love a good war, don't they? Spilling the blood of young men and women. And for what? Just to enjoy the horror of it? Would you be so kind?
It's extremely important that professors tend to their own students as well. If you agree, I'll be more than happy to share my knowledge. You'll receive faculty training from Manuela. So here's where we can learn about, we can start doing faculty training. See, I'll probably just spend my renown to get this up, so give me flying, so that way I can eventually work on recruiting Ingrid.
Must thank you, Professor.
Let's head to the library. I think some of the books might have changed, so... Or maybe not. I know some of these books either get added or they change, so...
What the?
So you do have a reason to come in here every month. Again, if there are any new books here, just pause the video so that way you can take the time to read it, because I'm not going to read all this.
Professor, I heard that you may battle alongside Catherine. Even among the knights, she is something special. A holy knight who is able to wield a hero's relic. Still, she can be a mite difficult.
And nothing new over here. Oh, wait. Alright. Is anybody else? Yes, there is somebody up here to talk to.
Well...
And it's Gerald.
Castle Gaspar, eh? I've been there once before, many years ago. It was by request of the son of that family, Christoph, I think it was.
He can give us faculty training, can give us writing, authority.
I have a request.
Gerald Hey, I seem to have lost something. When you have a minute, can you help me look for it? Gerald dropped something. Search the monastery and find it for him. You should try looking near the captain's quarters, areas that Gerald is occupying. And he'll give us a bunch of gifts. So this is what unlocks lost items. At least the ability to give back lost items. That was helpful. Feels good, doesn't it? If you come across any more lost items, I'll be sure to find the owner right away. Use the gift option to increase your support points with others by giving them things they like. A gift will also increase an ally's motivation. You may sometimes find lost items around the monastery. Use the lost item option to return them to their owners and increase support points. As with gifts, an ally's motivation will also increase. Let me see, I'm trying to remember. I know a few characters that like Wheatstone. I think the armored teddy bear is loved by most of the girls in the monastery. So I think any girl character will love the teddy bear. I think the only one that doesn't like it is, funny enough, I think Edelgard. I know most of the girls like the teddy bear.
Studying here so I can be the best there is, just like Captain Gerald. Do you think I've got it in me to be a top-tier mercenary, Professor?
That depends on how hard you work.
I'm going to work a lot harder than all the fancy nobles around here, I can tell you that.
Lost items. Someone who's known Gerald. That sounds like you.
Oh, that's mine. Thanks so much for finding it.
I was right.
Hey, I hope we get a chance to practice together. I know I'm...
What was your recruitment requirements again? Strength and Lance. Head to the training grounds. No, we can't quite do the training grounds quite yet. The wooden button. A button that does seem to have popped off a man's shirt. Probably belongs to someone with a large physique. Well, I know who that is. A tattered overcoat. With many holes and tears. Probably belongs to someone who often find themselves in the fights.
Impressive. Catherine, Her skill is impressive, I'll admit. So is her sword. But I think she's hiding something. Nobody knows anything about her past. You should spar with her. She's strong. Stronger than you are, I'd bet.
Let's see. Yeah, I know you like Wheatstone because you love weapons.
Alright.
At least I think you did. The tattered overcoat's not yours, is it?
I know nothing about it.
Okay, nope. A lovely gift for almost anyone.
Join me for some training.
Yeah, I don't think my sword's high enough yet.
Yeah,
than the Knights of Saros, Catherine is the strongest. By a large margin from what I've gathered. Why not seek her out as a sparring partner, Professor?
Let's see.
I have a favor to ask.
Now, I've been hearing a lot about a place called Abyss lately. The name is unsettling, but I don't know. Oh, really? Blech. I don't really know anything about it. If you have the time, could you look into it for me? Maybe the traveling merchant that comes and go knows something about the place. The Abyss rumor, so Edelgard wants information.
Doesn't feel right. Why would a minor lord raise an army against a foe he cannot possibly hope to defeat?
Come to think of it, here to train? You really are as hardworking as they say.
That's right, on a force of nature.
Maybe the gossip's wrong. Hardworking people usually don't like to make a big fuss about it.
I forgot which one was the correct answer there, but... Okay, so...
Hello.
Can't do anything with this yet.
Huh?
While we're over here, let's quickly head to the Abyss. As we deal with a lot of loading.
Hey! Hey you, listen up.
Hey, invisible man.
Lots of things happen down here. Lots of reports need to be reported. And for all reportable things, I'm your guy. Oh, have you explored Abyss yet? Some shiny treasures here. Much better than up top. Fact, treasure likes to be underground. You're one of those treasure snobs who thinks their treasure is better than everyone else's, are ya? Those types really get my goat.
The thing is,
See what everyone has to say down here.
Despite what my appearance might suggest, I was actually born a noble. No one in my generation wore a crest, however. When the next generation proved to be flush with crests, my father and I were cast aside.
What do you require? Fare thee well.
You're just the mysterious teacher. Don't think I can use the influencer for anything yet. Ooh, let's see what's in the recycling area. Rusted lance, iron gauntlets, and that's it. Ooh, Catherine has a quest.
Do you have some need of me? I assure you, I am busier than I may seem. You would argue the point? Do you claim to have a view inside my mind?
In fact, I do.
I warn you that I don't suffer fools. I'm doing strenuous mental exercises. My magical theories require rigorous fine-tuning. I shall never finish this task if I am not left to my own devices. Run along now.
Alright, so what's your quest? Have you heard of the secret roster? Yes, it contains sensitive information about everyone that isn't available elsewhere. Alas, this precious document was stolen. You must recover it as soon as possible. A detailed roster of the Officers Academy has been stolen. Track down the thieves and recover the roster. It may provide extra information to those who haven't joined your house. I forget if that's a battle or if the item's hidden somewhere. Is the elegant hair clip yours? Nope. I thought it might have been.
Hey, pal. Haven't seen any suspicious types on the surface lately, have you? Beefy, mean-looking folks?
Oh, what's the correct answer? I have not.
Beautiful. Guess those lowlifes haven't tracked me down yet. Hunters are the worst, yeah? They can't just let me be, so I have to go through the trouble of roughing them up.
Lost items. I presume the tattered overcoat is yours. No! Okay, I'm gonna have to look that up who that is, because I'm surprised it's not his, given how often he loves to get in fights.
Nope. Someone's raising an army in the kingdom, I heard. Normally I wouldn't care about that kind of thing. But this army's picking a fight with the church, so as far as I'm concerned, more power to them.
You must really hate the church.
Hate's a strong word. I'm just saying, they might have a good reason to rebel. Rhea and her lackeys like to pretend they're always in the right, but they're not. No one is.
Where's Yuri? He's normally in here. Right, he's over here.
Can't say I'm surprised about Lord Lonato launching a rebellion. The writing was on the wall. If anything, it's more surprising it didn't happen sooner.
You seem to know a fair bit about all this.
Lord Lonato answers to Count Rowe of Fargus, the man who adopted me. That's how I got into the academy. I'm not in contact with the Count anymore, but that's how I know so much. Gaspar territory smacks of war. It'll be interesting to see how things shake out.
There's someone else over here to talk to.
Mercy, I beg you. Kostas never meant to attack the church. He was tricked. They don't understand that. They'll kill me. But you could let me go. Please.
Never hurt anyone again.
I've got a quiet life waiting for me back home. I'll never cause trouble again, I swear. Thank you.
Let's return to the monastery. As I do my moon sliding. Alright, I haven't checked. And I'm stuck. Let's see how Yuri's doing. Where are you headed this late at night?
It's you. Where I'm going is hardly your business. Do me a favor and mind your own, won't you?
See, I forget which one's the correct option here. You shouldn't really be out so late.
Ever the professor, aren't you? So, what's your deal? Worried about my well-being?
Just a bit.
That's adorable. I get the sense you're not so hot at assessing people. Just giving you a hard time. Either way, it doesn't matter much to me. There's no slowing me down tonight. I've got important things to attend to right now.
Like what?
There you go with that nose of yours. It still isn't your business. But it looks like you won't let me leave until I tell you. You get your way this time. There's a dispute. Or maybe treachery is the more fitting word. Regardless, a purge is required.
What sort of treachery?
I see I've got to spell it all out for you. One of my goons double-crossed the gang. He absconded with his boss's small fortune, my small fortune, and buddied up with another gang. Members of the gang are recognizable by their scorpion tattoos. Suffice it to say, they're not a group you want to tangle with. Despite that, I'm not about to just roll over and play dead on this. So I figured I'd pay them a little visit, have a spot of tea with their boss. Makes sense, you know?
Yeah, makes sense.
As a former mercenary, I knew you'd get it. You know how things are done in our world. I play my cards wisely. I wouldn't play if there wasn't any hope of winning.
I'd like to help you.
There you go, being adorable again. I don't think that's a good idea, but thanks. Better head off now. I've got people waiting for me just outside of town. See you around.
Let me join you.
What is it you're after? Money? Me? Or are you just looking for someone to kill?
I am doing my diligence as a professor.
You seem adamant, so I'll allow it. Won't hurt to have backup if things go south. I trust you for now, but I don't know how reliable you actually are. Just so we're clear, you mess with any of my people, I'll slit your throat without hesitation. Got that?
We're now see. Fishing, top fishing spots. Hey there, Claude.
There's some minor noble rebelling in Fargus, right? He has no chance of winning. I wonder what he hopes to achieve. Huh? Are you going along to help? Sounds like an easy victory, but good luck out there.
Let's see, anybody in here? No items as well.
Goodness.
Ooh, item in here, and here's Ferdinand. White glove. A pure white glove sewn from the high quality material. Seems like something Edelgard would own.
My central duty as a noble is to protect the common folk. I abhor those like Lord Lonato, who deliberately shatter the peace. Utterly disgraceful.
He must have his
You
reasons.
have a kind soul, Professor. Now I feel a little sheepish for showing anger and not empathy. I apologize for my impetuousness.
I haven't been in the central room. Wow, there's so much of the monastery I didn't realize I didn't check.
I've heard whispers about Lord Lonato. They say he's a very kind and gentle lord. Why would such a kind man suddenly raise an army? Oh, Professor, you were working late last night, weren't you? You shouldn't overdo it. A ghost might rise up from the well to get you if you stay up too late. Or so I'm told.
You have a quest.
To ask of you.
Those who struggle with private concerns will sometimes visit the cathedral for guidance. If you have the time, why not offer your keen insight, Professor? Talk to the cathedral's counselor to learn about various troubles. Okay.
Oh, I'm already having so much.
Yeah, not interested yet because I need bow.
To be honest, I felt a bit lost here at the monastery. At a loss for what to do. Thankfully, a sweet young girl reached out and offered her help. I believe she's Seth's little sister.
I don't think I have enough to recruit you yet.
Professor.
Hey, Dorothea.
About this month's assignment, raising an army against the church? Really? Though it looks like we won't be fighting, it's still quite unsettling. My understanding is that it will all be subdued rather quickly.
Is the hair clip yours?
Sorry, but that...
No, it's not.
Professor.
Let's head to the cathedral to talk to the counselor. Would you like to read a note from the advice box? Each month, people will approach the counselor with their concerns. Select responses that satisfy them, and your support points will increase. Being a bit older than everyone else, I want to rely to make myself more approachable. I forget which one's the right one here. Oh, come on!
Thank you so much for your help.
I hate that. I was like, yep, you got it right. Oh, no. Screw you. One thing I hate about the counselor's box, you pick an answer that seems right, it seems right at first, and then the game's like, yeah, fuck you.
Well...
Hello.
I hate that about the counselor box, because I can never remember the correct answers from that thing.
Professor, have you seen Felix around? I swear, as soon as you take your eyes off him, poof, he's gone.
I saw him at the training grounds.
Of course he's there. Sorry for bothering you, Professor. Thanks.
Hello there.
I hear that Lord Lonato served the King of Fargus's older brother when he was younger. Or something like that. He already had status and prestige, so why raise a rebellion? I guess it's none of my business.
Let's see what everyone in the dining hall has to say.
Professor, I feel I must speak to you about Kaspar's eating habits. I've never seen the like of it. He inhales entire plates of food in mere seconds.
Sounds unhealthy.
Am I mentioning it to you? Good luck with him.
Today's meal was delicious. Linhart keeps bothering me about eating too fast. Says I'm gonna choke or something.
It's not safe to eat so quickly.
You're really gonna agree with that guy? Why is no one here on my side?
Is the tattoo code yours?
Yeah, that's definitely mine. You really saved me with this. I owe you one, Professor.
Right, I know who, the sketch of the sigils likely belongs to Hadaman.
But I must vent to someone, Professor. You're familiar with Manuela's slovenly behavior, yes? That woman. She borrowed a book last week and returned it with stains of unknown origin on the cover and several pages either folded or torn. Just now, she dropped a sandwich on the floor, picked it up, and kept eating. When she saw my shock, she said simply, 3-second rule. Ugh.
These two. Not gifts, lost items.
I can't believe I left this behind. Thank you so much for retrieving it.
What do you offer in faculty training? Writing. Alright. Oh, you also offer bow. Sweet Tooth Week. Depart Solbit. See, during this joyous week, dine on scrumptious sweets imported from all across Fotland. Effects enhance those who love sweets. Right, let's get Ash. And Bernadetta.
This looks delicious. Let's eat.
Ooh, this is my favorite. You've got great taste.
Time to cook. Let's have this.
I love to cook. What are we making today? Is that so? I have a lot of experience in the kitchen. I can make just about anything. Wow.
Plus free to HP. Let's see, is that enough to get supports for Ash? No, doesn't look like it. Wait, is there somebody I missed? Oh, Setif.
If you have a moment, I would like a word. It has been brought to my attention that certain individuals have been making advances toward Flame. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you?
Not at all.
If you do see anyone getting too close with Flame, please inform me of it at once.
School of Sorcery book. Textbook from the Kingdom School of Sorcery. It probably belongs to someone who went to that school. Oh, while I see you, Raph, I'll give you your wooden button.
Hey! I can't believe I dropped this. Thanks for bringing it to me.
Hi there.
Let's do spot of fishing. Sad I didn't get additional bait. Okay, let's... Perfect! Maybe get a goldfish. That's blue. Okay, what's with my timing here? I swear I'm getting some of them and it's like, nope, it's good. So one more time. Ah, no goldfish. Let's run down.
Deal. Abyss? You're interested in that place, are you? Ancient sprawling remains deep below Garrick Mach. That's Abyss. Some folks have made their home there. Obviously, they all have their reasons and tales to tell. But only the most enterprising merchant would venture near it. My advice? Avoid going there yourself.
Okay. Oh, you also do faculty training. Give me bow. This information, so let's teleport over to where Edelgard is and give that to her. Then we'll probably do a few more. I also saw an item there, so I'm going to quickly go back and grab that.
I knew I could count on you.
Abyss, a dangerous area below Garrick Mach that folks tend to avoid. I can't believe such a place existed right under our noses. I wonder how much the Archbishop knows about this. Also, Edelgard, I think you lost a glove.
How did you know this was mine? Thank you, my teacher.
Teleport over. And it was a fish.
Say.
Interesting. We'll do one more faculty train and use our remaining points on food.
Just now.
Give me writing. Use happy. And Lysithia. Oh, wait. Ingrid.
Wow. This is all kinds of tasty.
I appreciate any good meal, but nothing beats enjoying my favorite food.
The Sweet Tooth Tido. Caspar. Ignatz.
Ah, I can eat so much of this stuff. My stomach's growling just thinking about it.
This food is a revelation. I can't help but smile when I eat it.
pleasant roast with berry sauce. Let's invite Lysithia.
This is my favorite. I am rather happy you went out of your way to pick it, Professor.
Eating delicious food really takes my worries away.
Right, and let's... Dorothea. Let's get Marlene.
I think I like this, but it's been a while, so I'm not sure.
I like this dish. It was my father's favorite.
Yeah, I might be able to squeeze in a few... Ooh, that's a lot of supports. I think I'll do happies, and then, yeah, I think I might save the supports for the next episode. Apparently there was somebody over here I didn't speak to. Oh, there's a ton of supports! Let's get to know Happy.
Well, look who it is. How are you, Chatterbox? Gotten the hang of the whole teaching thing yet?
I would say so.
That makes sense. You certainly strut around here like someone who belongs. You seem like one of those people who blends in. I could see you just about anywhere and think, oh, that person's here. Makes sense.
Thanks?
I wasn't paying you some sort of compliment. To me, it doesn't matter whether or not you believe in the goddess. You're here supporting the church, and that makes you no different from the others. I can't stand that.
I'm sorry about that.
No need to apologize. I just have a rocky history with the church is all. They betrayed me, or at any rate, horribly mistreated me. So I'm not a huge fan, but keep that to yourself.
You were mistreated?
When I was little, a lady locked me up and held me captive for a long time. The Knights of Seiros rescued me, promised to protect me. But then they hid me away in Abyss. So all the Knights did was move me from one cage to another. Wouldn't you call that mistreatment? It was all for the greater good. They didn't want to put anyone important in danger. As for me, my life was expendable. That guy Alois was nice to me though, and he told me a bunch of hilarious jokes to cheer me up.
Sounds like him.
I was being sarcastic. Alois wouldn't know a good joke if it landed in his mustache. Anyway, that's why I hate the church. Someday you'll hate them too. They only hired you because they needed a warm body to fill the post. When you're of no use to them, they'll get rid of you without a second thought. Sorry, that sounded more menacing than I intended. I'm just telling you how these people think. They have rules, dogma. They want us all bound to their system so they can control us. I don't do well with that sort of stuff. That's why I ran away from home in the first place.
Ran away?
Yeah, ran far, far away. But as far as I ran, it wasn't far enough. I got dragged back into society, chains and all. The kind of world I want doesn't exist.
I don't think that's true.
I'm getting too dark for you, aren't I? Forget I said anything. Your future seems bright at least. You can just sit back and enjoy whatever comes your way. I'm just saying, don't rest your entire future on the church. It's not as steady a foundation as it seems. Anyway, that's all. I'll be going now.
So we are now sea with her, so we'll talk with this random knight.
Someone has invited me to train with her. How much do you think I should train before I'm ready to train with someone that strong?
Alright, so we'll end the episode off here. In the next episode, will probably be mostly support, since we got a lot of supports. Alright, so we might fit in a battle, depending on what next week is like, but yeah. We'll end things off here. In the next episode, we'll do some supports. If you enjoyed this episode, do you like the video as it helps tremendously? Subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment down below on your thoughts on this episode, and share the video so more people can discover my content and help the channel grow. And I'll see you all next time. Later.